you know, we're Evertonians. Our club to us is the biggest club. You know, why wouldn't you want to play for us? But let's take our Everton that's off at the moment and look at Everton Football Club from a footballer who, let's take Mina, okay, or Digne. Yeah. Take either of them. They, like you just said, they're at Barcelona. What does Everton offer them at the minute? You know, we're Evertonians. What does it offer them? We're not in Europe.
Doesn't offer anything.
There's no clear path that we're on. It's not like we can go, look where we were, look who we signed, and look where we're going. We want you here. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So for fans out there going, if they don't want to come, move on. Yeah, what makes me laugh is, and I don't want this lad to go out the door, but we've got a lad there that has hardly kicked the ball for us in anger, doesn't really seem interested in staying at the club, and people are losing the shit over it. Like, this is a disgrace if this kid goes, and he plays for us.
Yeah.
So for people who are at the likes of Barcelona, you've got to hope that they can buy into what we're trying to sell.
Well, listen, when Man City got the money, right, they tried to spend it, right? They really did try and spend it.
Yeah.
And we haven't really done that. We've had money and we've fucking wasted it, but we haven't really gone.
City did though.
That's what I'm saying. But we haven't gone, who's the best marquee player in the world that we can go and get? Rubinho. Go and get him. Offer him whatever he wants.
Don't pretend he's going to Liverpool.
He didn't even know he thought he was going to Man United. He didn't know where he was.
Yeah.
The agents had just gone
Manchester
money,
and loads of money.
Come here. So we went. So we haven't really done that. So you can point to something like that when you sign a player and go. And I remember when City tried to get Kaká and it was all, they'll never get him and all this. And it was like, give it a couple of years and they'll be start getting those players, and they did. It's different for us because I just don't think you're right, we haven't had a clear path yet, and we've settled for a lot of average players because we haven't stuck in there for the other players. I think for someone like Mina, less so Digne, I think Digne seems like a hard working sort of honest kid who's found himself in a good position and gone to Barcelona. I think for someone, he'll think, well, I can rebuild my career.
And it's the Premier League.
Mina's probably thinking, well, I've just played in a World Cup, I'm on the top of where I am. There's talk of me playing for, Lyon in the Champions League. The Champions League would be the big thing there. Man United. But if those clubs are not really showing the intent Everton are showing, because he'll leave Barcelona, I'm sure of it.
Wasn't he?
So if Everton are still round transfer deadline day and they're like, still here, lad, we're still here, we've took that gamble on you. You might just have to go, well, I'm just going to have to go there, aren't I? And these agents will be going, just go there for a year, see what happens. Worst case scenario is you'll sell you and you'll get a move somewhere else. But it's this idea that, you're right, fans are like, well, he's not, we'll never be able to sign him because of this. And you're like, well, yeah, there's a lot of reasons why we mightn't be able to sign him. You're right. There's why would he want to sign for Everton? What are Everton to him then? They're nothing. But on the flip side of that, if Everton have got a man like Brands who is well versed in negotiations and the art of negotiations and when to walk away and when, see, this is what I find really interesting about Brands. I think Everton under less experienced people, number one, I think we would have paid the money for Tierney. I really do. I think last summer we would have paid the money for Tierney.
We would have paid.
And loads of people might have said, well, we should have just paid the money for Tierney.
And maybe they're right.
But these people don't believe that. I think now what we've got at the club, and ultimately we'll see what happens over time, but I think we've got people at the club now who understand the art of negotiation. Like Donald.
Because he understands.
His book is called The Art of Negotiation. Yeah. Sorry, I think they understand how I think Brands understands how it all works. I think he knows, and I think he's got a lot more contacts than Steve Walsh, which I know that's difficult to believe, but I think he's got a lot more. I think this is what's been.
Do you believe Steve Walsh should be going up to Barcelona for 2 Barcelona players 12 months ago?
Well, he might have turned up with a briefcase with sunglasses on, like he did in Italy.
Yeah, but that was
just because basically he was on a holiday.
He went to a fact finder mission. It was.
What did he find? Well, if he went to Milan, he went to the wrong place, because they sent the Bonucci back to Milan.
They're just sending everyone.
Yeah. But I think with Brands, I think we've got a man who understands the art of doing the deal in football. And I think he knows there's a time to walk away from a deal. But that hasn't happened yet. And the reason it hasn't happened there is because it doesn't matter what Jerry and Tom think, right? He hasn't gone anywhere, and at some point he will have to go somewhere. And if he feels like no one else will match the offer, and that's all Barcelona give a monkeys about, then he has to make a decision. And it's when you I think we haven't even hit the point yet where the player has to make a decision.
Does it give you confidence in the Tierney thing? I know we both wanted Kieran Tierney. I think he looks like he could be a fantastic footballer, but does that give you confidence then in the likes of Brands? Because you're right, last year we'd have paid 45 million or whatever Celtic wanted, and 30 odd up front, and you're right, there'll be a large section of people probably going, well, why didn't we? But he knows the value of doing things. He's been brought in to stop us doing that. So if he looks and goes, well, Celtic wanted 35 million up front plus add-ons, which would have made him 45 million for an unproven kid, and yet I'm getting Barcelona's left back here for 18 million. You know, alright, he's not the first choice, but he's played enough games for them. It's just saved us 30 million, which could be Yerry Mina. Do you know what I mean? So does that give you confidence that we're on the path we thought we were going to be on?
I think it gives
almost 2 years ago.
It gives me confidence that he knows when to do a deal and when not to do a deal.
And who to do the deal with.
Exactly. So
we have to just trust him then, though?
Well, at this point we have to trust him, but there's nothing.